Alright, hello. This is my room layout, and it's I didn't get to shoot the video from it starting, so this is the first update, and it's somewhat already been scenified. I don't even know if that's a word, but we'll start in, I guess we'll start back here. These are made out of styrofoam. I just stacked them together and cleaned off the sides, painted it. There's a couple hills here. It goes back. Comes around where there's two switches back in the back right corner, which come off this area, this inner loop, which will take to the outside loop, so that it's just not so big. I originally had this switch just coming around and then ending over there. So I decided to add a switch because that's just wasting all this area of having track. New thing I have added is I picked up this Y three-way turnout here for, what was it, $4. It works great. It's not powered, it's all manual there, but this is going to be turned into a yard. This first track already here is completed, on road bed. You can see some cars on that one. The second one's just got started, and I just got it over there. And this third one has yet to be started. And in the middle here, there's going to be a turntable and roundhouse. And yes, the roundhouse does look pretty crappy because it hasn't been weathered. But that is all going to be done. And this layout on this bright. Go back to this left quarter. There's a little camp scene there. Still working on trying to get the this little thing here. Doesn't want to stand up for me. Just keeps wanting to break. Just wants to fall off. So that will be here somewhere. This whole layout here is powered by Digitrax system. It's a Super Chief. And I have all my switches by this extremely old, who makes this? Bachmann little thing. This top one powers the turntable. I can control speed here, so I can set speed. This is all going to go under the table. Hide it under the table, and then just use this button right here to get it to move. So I can adjust speed and have only a button scene. So that's positive. What to do? There is currently, I have 3 DCC engines, 2 with sound. This is my friend's. He loaned it to me. It's a Bachmann DCC on board. Well, not really loaned it, but he doesn't have a layout, so he kind of let me use it for this one. That's also his Digitrax system. And this is a GP40 Bachmann DCC on board. This is just a GP40 regular Bachmann. And this is a Bachmann Spectrum DCC and sound. It's old. It's old. Does not have smoke. But that's not all there is to this. And you can see there's still some clutter around here. This whole midsection used to be just not pretty. And I cleaned it up. But right over here there's going to be a town. It's going to have small stuff. It's going to be roads, buildings, obviously. And over here is going to be a steel mill. Primarily why I put this stuff. But those are not the only engines I have. I have a bunch of other DC engines, some that are going to be converted to DCC. But I do also have, under the skirt here, this guy. I can hold this camera and do it at the same time. This thing with sound, Kansas City Southern SD. The camera focus. It's an Ace, but it's just a light. It's an SC70 Ace. 4037 is the road number. It's hard to read with this camera. This isn't a very good camera. But I'm still working on some track soldering things, or me and my friend are working on that, and that will be done so that this engine can be run without any problems. Let me put this back under here, and I think that's all. This is for the thing. We'll be getting hot metal cars, and then we'll be loading finished product like what's over here in this corner. It's right here. Little metal things that we find from locomotives. This came from a Alco Century locomotive that kind of would have, not kind of, but was hindering its performance. But now it doesn't weigh very much, but it kind of works now. So we'll be pulling stuff off like this from cars that don't need it, or little steel products like these things. These can be picked up from any hobby store. This came out of a car that was not working and just broke. So, and we'll use those flat cars to load that stuff up. That flat car over there. And that station thing's not going to be there, it's just there for now. But we'll probably put a station here on the last part of the yard, because it's a good spot for it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on Digitrax so you can see what happens. And I would put the AC on, but I don't really want to put them back away. There we go. You can hear the steam engine in the back going right there. Bachmann ones are confusing. They don't, or that type of decoder doesn't want to make it doesn't have sound. I'm sure that's universal for most ones with decoders. But you have to actually plug it in. It's only on one, that's why. But is this rail yard switched? Nope. Yep, wrong direction. Oh dear. Problems. I'm trying to couple these things through a camera. It's not really working for them. So I'm going to do this one by hand. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't want to do that. But this is just a plain Bachmann DC, and yeah, it's fine. I'll do something off the track here. The only problem with the T-couplers I have is that when there's a little bit of a problem, they couple really short arms. Oh dear. Now I gotta fix this thing because that's not switched. Oh, I'm still working on the weight of the cars. I don't want to go through closed turnouts. And throw that one over here. Try not to damage it. As for now, that's all. Let's see if we can go trouble-free for a few seconds. And that should be it. Yep, alright, this is going trouble-free. Free. Copy the switch, and that's all that has been done on the layout as of now.